Another dark day, man. Another dark day. Liverpool lose another game. Not only did we lose, but we got absolutely smoked. Big up to Sav. Thanks for joining me, bro. After 2 wins, felt like we was moving in at least the right direction. At least. But after that Man City game, can't complain about long ball no more because these men played the ball on the floor and cooked us with patterns of play, movement, sharp passing, energy. I'm sure there's many other words you guys can use as well. But we got moved to, man. Like it wasn't great, bro. It wasn't a great watch. It's just mad. It's just mad. And now you got to defend yourself against fans that want to keep giving this guy the time of day. And even though you don't have a problem with them giving him a time of day, you just can't understand why they have a problem in the reason why we don't want to see him carry on at Liverpool, because we're not moving forward, we're moving backwards. So, well, big up, bro. Appreciate you, man. How are you first and foremost, man, before we even start talking about this mad team that we support?
Yeah, good, man. Tired still, but
good.
Yeah, man. Need to go get a massage or something, bro. But yeah, man, aside from that, yeah, I'm kind of over the football thing from yesterday, so we got battered in it, so
we got moved to. I think I got FOZI waited as well. Get him in.
We got absolutely smoked, man. Like I don't know what to say. I don't think I've ever been so right about a prediction in my life, bro. It's like nothing surprised me what City done, and like it's so clear to me that one was in the preview and that no one ain't watched no City games, bro. Because I was saying these things and that a man are just brushing off Kyle O'Reilly and brushing off Docker. And I'm like, bro, you obviously ain't been watching them play because Kyle O'Reilly just does what he wants. Oh yeah, it's Kyle O'Reilly, and that's. I said, literally Salah needs to occupy this shoot, bro. You don't occupy this shoot, this geezer ends up in the 10 doing what he wants. Bullying, man. That's a youth, you know. That's a youth, man, bro.
Yeah, he's like a grown child, isn't he? It's like
he can't smoke and drink in the UK, bro. And he just bullied, man. I watched him drop Salah, and Salah looked at him like, obviously you respect me, pick me up off the floor, and he just looked at Salah and walked off, bro.
He pushed him back down, didn't he, to stop him from getting up quick.
Yeah, bro. And then he had the ball. Remember when he had the ball in the corner? Just foot on the ball. Salah's trying to get it off him. Just put his hand on Salah's head and that. So move, little man.
Nah, Sam, don't do that because I saw it as well, but I didn't want to call it out.
And you know, and then him and Foden just did the 1-2 out of there. And that's where the goal came from. That's actually, when I watched it, that's the start of the goal. When every Man City player got a touch of the ball. From there, oh man, we got bullied, but it's not surprising me, man. But obviously, you already know, bro. You want this guy gone. You're enemies of the club, I heard. That's what man was saying in my chat yesterday. Enemies of the club. That's what I heard, bruv. The man them weren't happy yesterday. Big up the chat still. You get me? The Wizards were out, bruv, and that no muggles. I heard man them saying, oh, we're supposed to be enemies of the club. Whoever said that, listen, debates need to happen in that car. I'm not having it, bruv. You can't just, man trying to segregate the club and that. This ain't 1963, bruv. And that, you know, like that. What do you mean segregation and that? What's the ones who want Slot have to use a different fountain is what man are saying. We have to sit. What are we doing there? We have to sit at the back of the box.
We got to sit at the back of the box if you want to Slot out, bro.
Yeah, less of that. Less of that, man. We got FOZI though. Yeah, we got smoked, and I knew we was gonna get smoked. And yeah, my prediction was 3-1, and we didn't score. So all right.
I thought at least we would score, Sav, but clearly, yeah. FOZI, we got smoked, bruv. I thought we could win the game against City, coming off the back of 2 good results. I was very wrong, clearly, because we got absolutely cooked.
You know what's sad, guys? Look at the City midfield that bullied us. Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, and Gonzalez. And we got our regular midfielders there, and we got bullied by them. I've had patience for this head coach because of what he did last season. I've got no patience for him anymore. I don't even know if the players want to play for him anymore, guys. What we're watching at the moment. The players are not trying. I look at Virgil. Virgil doesn't look interested. Salah just makes up the numbers on the pitch. Some of the players, I already noticed it in the first 5 minutes how that, you know, like when you watch Liverpool so much down the years, you already know what's going to come in it when players already make mistakes in the first 5 minutes. Gravenberch can't pass the ball. Kept on losing it. Konate bumps into players, and a penalty comes out of that. That shows where we're going to head towards this, and it was just horrendous performance yesterday. You know, when you can't even get up for the Man United game and Man City games, what's the point of you playing football? What is the actual point? You know what I mean? And this is a regular thing. I think that those 2 games that we won was a smokescreen. I don't think we was as, as good as people thought we was in that game.
Yeah.
I think it covered up a lot of issues that we have. When you're at home, you have to win those games anyway. The home crowd helps you out for things like that. But every single time, guys, we got to go down now. We lose games. I don't know if anyone spotted that. Even when we get an equalizer, we still lose games. That's how bad it is. Man City, listen, they showed us everything that's wrong with us in that game yesterday. That's Liverpool in a nutshell this season, what we saw. And I've had enough, man. I can't keep watching this, guys. Like, I've been here since the 80s, man. I can't watch it. I've sat through Roy Hodgson, football. This is even worse what I'm seeing, because you got better players. You spent over $500 million on these players and you're performing like that? Nah, man. Everybody said bring back the old players. He did, and still the same results are happening. There's no tactical. There's no tactics there. I don't see no pattern of play. I don't see no. What are we? Like, are we transitioning team? Are we a defensive team? Are we an attacking team? Are we a bit of both? We don't even know what we are. You know what I mean? And I could see the next games being the same as well. So yeah, me now with Arne Slot, I'm giving the next couple of games. If I don't see no pattern of play, I'm with the rest of the people out right now. I'm in the middle now, but out. I'll say out in the next couple of games. I'm not a fan that always just say get the managers out. I'm not that type of person, but I can't watch this anymore, guys. Like, we got battered yesterday, and I gave you the midfield that battered us. When did you ever see Foden being a central midfielder that's winning battles? Bernardo's. Look at the size of them. They're midgets. And we got that midfield that won the Premier League last season, who are over 6 foot, getting bullied. Nah, man, I'm done. I can't watch that shit anymore, man. Give him next few games. If he doesn't sort it out, if I don't see pattern of play, get him out, man. Get him out.
There's no room, like, you know what it is, because we're playing games of football. As we're ticking away games, we're losing or winning. But at the moment, we're on a mad kind of.
Well, lucky we're at home in the last 2 games. The ones we won. We're lucky we're at home. Because if it was away, we would have lost those.
But I'm looking at it going, at some point, my guy, when are we gonna start seeing what the other people are saying they're seeing? Because then when you see that, then it's not gonna be the end goal. Then we're still gonna have to build and make that even better. So we're still gonna need time.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're not even taking those first initial steps, bro. I thought after the Villa one and the Real Madrid one, that was good steps in it. I thought, okay, that's good steps. There's a win a first Premier League game, stop the rock, nice, great. After 4 defeats, beat Madrid. A lot of things were going on in there. So many different players versus each other, whatever. And then we go into this one. I think coming off the back of 2 wins, there must be a lot of confidence from the players, a lot of confidence from the manager. And then we go into this one, and then I think it was Dr. Blitt that said it, man. We set up like some mid-table team, bro, against the champions, when we should have been the ones setting up as the champions, and then letting City know that we're about as well. And whether they go and beat us, but at least attempt to win. And we didn't attempt to win that game.
No. It was sad. It was really, really sad. And as I said, I just hope he changes something, man. This guy. I know you guys are out, but I don't know anymore, man. I'm in that middle moment, out or in. I don't know anymore.
I hear it, man. I've never been slotting in the first place.
You can't go into games like that, man. You can't. You know what's so sad, guys? We made them look like prime Man City, and they're not prime Man City anymore. They're not Man City anymore. What we faced yesterday, this is a different Man City. And we made them look like the ones that used to win the Premier League consistently.
Yeah, but we played against a new Man City. That's why, bro. It's all fun. It was all fun and games. When I remember saying this, like, I don't understand why everyone was so disrespectful to Pep Linders when he was leaving and that, bro. But you lot think he just went to Man City and done nothing. And Pep's constantly speaking to him. All of a sudden, they're intense now. All of a sudden, Man City's got legs on them and that. They're intense, bro. That's where it comes from. Constant pressure, bro. But It is what it is, man. The main thing is that this guy is taking all the fun out of football, and football in general ain't the best to me anymore. But obviously, your own team is your saving grace because you got an emotional attachment there, bruv. His football's been dead since he walked through the door, bro. Like I'm so bored of like everyone has to overgas little things that we do because the standards are in the mud, bro. They're in the mud. We were good against Real Madrid. That has to be a world-class performance. We were average against Villa, but that has to be a top performance. Bro, what? When Liverpool, what we taught? We just won the league, so we're meant to beat these teams, bro. We're meant to have effort. Like, we can't be gassing up work rate and man them are running and all gassing up all the stuff that professional footballers are meant to do, what they get paid for on a daily basis. They're only trained to do those things, bro. Gas up the spectacular stuff, innit? The stuff that they go above and beyond for. Not just regular shit that Wolves are doing. Just regular stuff. Setting up like a mid-table. Yeah, we're 8th. That's about right, bro. We've been shit. I see it every week, and I'm actually not that harsh on it. I listen to everyone, and sometimes I have to check. I'm like, bro, am I just wrong, bro? Like, I jump off stream sometimes. I'm like, nah, there ain't no way that everyone just got. I'm that wrong. Then I try and look back at stuff, and I can't even watch the 3-minute highlight. You know how bad it is not to watch a 3-minute highlight, bro? Like, nah, lock it off at 1 minute 11, bro. There's nothing happening. There's nothing happening, and then every time I say, tell me the good games that Liverpool's had on the slot, the fact that people can only name me 3 games and then stop is because it's not been that many games.
Man,
tell me 2 Real Madrid games and 1 Man U game. What else, bro? What else? When we got bodied in the League Cup final, when we got bodied by PSG, we've been bodied everywhere. Bodied by Nottingham, bodied by Plymouth, bodied by Newcastle. We've been bodied everywhere. Brentford, Palace, and Palace again, bro. We got, bro. Like, come seriously, we're trash, bro. Can't beat the Amorim team that everyone's cussing. Oh, we beat Man U. Yeah, 10 hogs, Man U, bro. Amorim's got smoke for you. He's got. What's so bad, bro? It's not even entertaining. It's not even entertaining, bro. Like, it's nothing. And you knew it was coming. There was a smoking coming our way, but I knew, bro. It's been, and then, yeah, man. Doku turned up yesterday and showed, man, go on, innit? Just give me the ball, and I'll brush these, man.
I said I'll brush the man, then.
Brush, man. I watched him stand up. I watched him stand up, Cafu and Gravenberch, bro, face to face, side on, bro, side on. He looked in their face. So I'm see that little gap there. I'm going through that. All of us are looking. Nobody can get through that gap. He got through the gap.
Do you know what about the decision then in the game? Like, as you say, we're always gonna have to balance out the conversation, right? 1-0. Man City are in control of the game. Liverpool get a set piece. Virgil scores a header. Disallowed, offside. They then searched in the rule books, found something to throw out there. But then a lot of people, what they do, they will always go and look at what previous. You remember, obviously it's a different competition, but I said in the Champions League game, the second goal or the first goal that Atletico Madrid got, I was like, no, he's definitely impeding the goalkeeper's vision because he dives late because he thinks the player might take a touch. Yeah. I didn't see none of that from Donnarumma yesterday in terms of that, the header from Virgil, Doku standing there and literally, what is it, Robbo standing behind Doku? Yeah. So all he does is like, oh, he's going on target. Let me just get out of the way. And the goalkeeper was never going to save that. He didn't dive late. He didn't react slowly because of... And I didn't see one Man City player complain about it. And I didn't see any Liverpool players complain. It just kind of gone, okay, it's a goal. Let's get on with the game.
It was a goal. It was a goal.
Found a way to take that away.
Yeah. It was a goal. There was no doubt about that if you look at it. You know, but, you know, Mark Oliver, who does the VAR, says a lot, as you guys know. But the thing is, even if we scored that goal, I don't think we was going to win that game. If you know what I mean. If a penalty, if a goalkeeper saving penalty, like you made a mistake of, like doesn't get you up, you know what I mean, doesn't wake you up for the next, you know, minutes, I don't know what will. So even us saving a penalty didn't get up for that game. So I've seen us obviously concede the goal first, got to equalize against Man United, and what happened? They scored the winning goal at the end. We was never in that game. Even like I said, even if we scored that, if that goal was allowed, we was never going to win that game. We was never up for it at all. I honestly think that, and there's too many games of the same thing that happened during the season. As I said, if that penalty didn't wake you up, nothing will do at the end. So I don't care about that goal, to be fair. We were just trash. We were shit throughout the game. And I don't think it was ever going to change, to be fair.
I ain't gonna lie, I was fuming. When it happened at the time, I was fuming because when I saw it, the replay, I thought, what? I see Man City scored the exact same goal last season, when Bernardo Silva was standing in front of the goal. It was even worse than when they scored. It got disallowed and it got allowed. Then they looked at it and said, no, it's cool. You get me? And that's not no, like I said, this ain't no excuse, because I reckon if we scored that goal, we lose 4-1. Anyway, that's how bad we was. You get me? So I'm sort of, because Daps had the prediction there was going to win 4-1. You get me? And if that went in, it's going to be we're going to get battered, bro. There was nothing in that game, not one single positive, not one. You get me? And he needs it, bro. Seriously, you can't, like Sab says, there's not even entertainment about this. If you're losing and you see something, all right, cool. You're pissed off, but you're getting entertained. There is nothing about how we are playing there's nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing. And he's on the side, just there, standing there, not knowing what to do. I can't stand that, bro. When your manager's clueless and your team's playing like this, bro. Why are we still in this position if the manager's clueless? And we lose.
The man bought on Gomez for what? I mean,
Gomez, bro.
Like that. When we need
bringing on people that. Why is he bringing people in the 83rd minute to do what in the game?
I don't know.
Throw them under the bus, man.
Yes.
Question about the goal? In the fairness of the game, because it's not really about the result and that. I just need shit to be fair at all times, and whether it's for us or against us. I actually don't do this happened to us, so because it doesn't make a difference. Because for that to stand, you need to have the same referees and the same people on VAR to say this happened for this team last time, and it's not happening for us. I know we all do it as football fans. We saw this in that game, but it's not the same referees. And also, there is a point to say with referees that if something bad happened before and they got it wrong, when you're not talking about your own team, you actually want them to get it right the next time, innit? So they might have just tried to rectify it and from that moment forward. But for me, I was a little bit confused. I could see why, and it's what En said, because I didn't see Man City or Donnarumma moaning about it, to be honest. But I could see why if somebody said at first, like, yeah, Robbo's in the way there, that's a bit... But the fact is that Donnarumma's only going to dive and he can only dive there, innit? It's not like he's got different options of what to do. So he has to dive while he can see. When he finishes the dive, he won't be able to see, but he's already on the way. So I don't understand how that impedes. And obviously, if Robbo stands still, then it hits him, so he don't go in anyway. So it's a bit of a weird one. But you're right. Without that would have been the shot, and then the next shot was Szoboszlai in the 75th minute when he just roused it. So we didn't do anything else in the game. I could tell from the mentality what FOZI was on about. That this is crazy, bro. Because when Virgil scored, I was just like, yeah, well done. That's a good header. And just carry on. This sounds silly. It sounds petty, and I probably am being, but I didn't even like the run off doing the regular Van Dijk celebration. But we're in the shit. Just pick the ball up and go back to the halfway. When it's not like it was a goal to become 2-1. It's just a draw, bro. Just get back just do the captain team, pick the ball up, and let's go back to the halfway line. Now, obviously, it didn't make a difference anyway, but I just could see the mentality, and FOZI's right, man. Like, bro, this man's... When they kicked off, they ran at us straight away. Yeah. And from that moment, they didn't stop. Nothing would have got us off. The way I watched that game was like, nothing ain't... Szoboszlai looks tired, he couldn't run. For the first time, he looked like he couldn't run. And apart from that, Chiesa's the only one who, by the time he came on, he looked going to run. Everyone else looked dead, man. It just looks horrible. And yeah, nothing, you're right, bruv. Nothing could have got, not the team in blue, not Bonnie blue, not a blue pill would have got man up, bruv. We were fucked, bro. We were fucked. Man, we're dead. Out on it's trash. It's trash, man. And everything has to go right to beat Man City because it's Man City and you're playing against the best team. So you don't have them doing their job, occupying. This time it was loads of people. You know, man, just occupying little parts of the pitch. Then the midfield will get ran through. No midfield, bruv. Just ran a train on our midfield. No one. No, bruv. I swear. And normally I go, okay, well, at least no, bruv. There was there was not a midfield. There was no midfield, bro. Your guy, Movement Mac, was on it again. just pivoting. just pivoting, bro. Like he just hovers around, he floats around and then sniffs people. He doesn't do it, he just runs around sniffing people's hair, bro. He don't do anything. He's all no. I promise you, every time man them in the chat because we were doing player watch on McAllister. I said, man, them got coursework. This game's that bad. Just watch McAllister for the next 5 minutes. While you're trying to tackle somebody, he hovers around and sniffs people's hairs, and he's just like, "Do you want me to? Should I do?" And then you give him the ball, and he'll give you a 2-yard pass back, or you give him the ball, he'll stand still, and I'll give it back to the same guy. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't. Abdi's on the bench. So let's get this right. We bought we brought all the money we spent. Just go Ekatike, Vert, and Abdi, bro. Abdi's on the bench. Ekatike starts safe on it. You talk Ekatike on the 55th minute, bro. You know how long are the games left? On the 55th minute, bro. I'm like, okay, so obviously Abdi's coming on.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Excuse me. What? Cody's coming on. Yeah. Okay, so Vert's going up front. Kind of. Where's he playing? Somewhere. He's just gonna be there.
He's just gonna float.
The worst subs you've seen. But what's going on?
Nah, Sam, I told you this in it. I said that the Villa game and the Madrid game, I complimented the subs. Why? Because it felt like there was a structure to it. It felt like there was a reason to it. But then he reverted back to type, brother, made these random substitutions. I'm just like... That's
one of the worst subs I've seen. Because you know what? Anyone who watched Man U versus Chelsea, you know when Thingy got sent off quick time in the Chelsea game? And then it looked like Maresca just give up. He just took everyone off.
Yeah.
That's what Slot did. That's what Slot did. You can't tell me he tried to win the game by taking off no strikers.
We were down, Sav, right? And you're like, the substitution, put Isak up top, 4-4-2, and run it, blood. And then let's go for the game. Because we're losing anyway, so what's the difference?
So enjoy on old school, go toe-to-toe with them, fuck it, innit? Let's go. Well. You know who put up front? Big bad Virgil, blood. Yeah. This lamppost to do nothing. This guy as well, bro. This fraud, bro. I've had enough of this shit, bro. I've been calling you the best player in the world for fucking months, bro. You're getting on my nerves, bro. He just stands and points, bro. Just delegation every day. Alan Sugar just you do that job. I'll do that job. I'll just man them. Everyone's focused on Kanate with the Haaland goal and the header. Okay, Haaland didn't know anything about the goal. Kanate didn't know anything about the goal. If you watch the replay, Kanate's looking somewhere completely different for the ball, bro. He doesn't know. And everyone's like, oh, why didn't Robbo close it down? Just go watch the thing back, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Virgil's that left back, and then he just decides to swap mid-play.
Sav, I swear to you on my kids, I knew we was going to concede in that moment. You know why? Because I could see it. I'm like, Virgil, stay. Please stay. Stay until we win the ball back. Until we win it back, just stay. Because I can see what they're trying to do. They keep recycling the ball, keep moving it. As soon as Virgil goes to run off and he pinged it out wide, and I was like, yeah, they're going to put...
That's the equivalent. You know when we have corners and that? You know, like, ban them to the uneducated eye and that, bro, when they're always like, why is Trent at left back and Robert? It was a corner, you idiots, bro. They can't move now. They got to take each other's spot. And then when we get the ball back, we'll slowly go back into... No, not Virgil. While they're in mid... I'll just swap now. I can see Robbo pointing to this lamppost, telling him, stay there, bro. Stay there. He decides to run car. He's captain, Al Capitano, blood. So then man have to swap with him. Then the cross comes in. Now Kanate is trying to do what Rudiger flick-ons for no reason. He's confused. Haaland's confused. And then this lamppost, bruv. This lamp. First of all, you know that Nico Gonzalez goal, bro. Peep the play. They have a corner in it.
Yeah,
we have a corner. I'm watching Salah and Gravenberch, bro. Gravenberch said, I'm running back in the box. He turns his back on I'm running back. Salah's like, yeah, but Grav, they've got a short. I'm like, Salah, yeah, well, you go stop that. Like, nah, Grav. Turn around. And man, I got the ball. And they're just watching each other, bro. Man practicing Gonzalez. Gonzalez like, oh, raw. Man just giving me the Caicedo space to shoot. Safe. He gives a dead shot. This lamppost just stands still and flicks his toe out for no reason.
Flicks his heel. For no reason. Priority settings. Just click his heel 2 times.
And then he smiled about it.
Yeah,
he did.
This not a lead. Nah, bro, you don't get to do that. Not after you just tried to bad up Rooney about the leadership thing 3 days before. You don't get to do that. We suck, bro. I'm sorry, guys. We suck, bro. I'm sorry.
He says we lose, but we have to improve. This season is long, and it will be a big fight. Hey, G, you've been quiet, man. Talk to us about your captain, bro.
Yeah, first of all, that's not my captain. You know what I'm saying? My captain, I'm saying he's doing all right. He's doing the right things. You know what? You know what's mad?
Kill me.
You know what's mad? I was listening to Jamie Carragher's breakdown.
Yeah.
And you guys just said it there anyway. Like the problem I have with Virgil is that you're so good, but I feel like you don't understand. Like you have the Thierry Henry thing. I keep saying it. Like you don't understand that they're not as good as you. So you at times you're gonna need to put in a bit more effort when you're doing certain things because the rest of them are not that good, like as good as you, should I say. So that whole putting your lazy kind of attitude, and it's just your demeanor, it's just the way you are. He's been like this. This is why he is who he is, right? But even when you stuck out the foot, like when they were doing the analysis on that, I was like, even the way you did that, like maybe it was just because I was just annoyed at the fact that you lot were playing so shit. But you do this all the time. You always stick a leg out random. You'll get a deflection here. You sometimes go through the motions. I'm like, bro, sometimes you need to show the effort, because then everyone else will follow you. We've heard all week, I've been listening, and they're saying, yeah, Virgil, great captain, leader, this, that. And to be fair, he is in when we're talking about in totality, right? He is probably a great person to have in the change rooms and all that stuff. But on the pitch, you move like you're the Messi, but the problem is you don't have Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Piqué, and the other guys to help to facilitate that. So you're going to need to put in a bit more effort into whatever it is that you're doing. So yeah, it's with him, that's the only thing that annoys me, is that like it's just your whole way you do things at times is like, I don't really get you. Like I don't really get, like, do you not understand? Do you not read the room? You're coming out, you're speaking about the Rooney thing, and I know everyone was like, yeah, but Rooney did. I'm like, yeah, but bro, you won 2 games. Savage just said, I didn't even watch them, but Savage just said it there, and he put, I guess that's how the game went, right? You was good against Madrid, but whatever. But people over exaggerated it. You was average against Aston Villa, but again, everyone over exaggerated it. That's 2 games, man, bro. You just come off the back of losing 5 and 6. I feel like read the room, understand you're the captain of Liverpool, shut up, and just get back into the training and get back to where you was. Because coming out to speak doesn't help the team. It really doesn't, because all you're doing now is putting extra pressure. Then you've got the manager who. Yeah, I mean, the manager's the manager. Like, this guy spends more time talking than he is managing. So I don't know where we're at with him.
He's a coach. I got corrected. He's a coach, not even a manager.
He's a coach.
So he's meant to be
worse, but that's even worse, because you're the coach. So you should only be worried about what's happening on the training pitch. But you're not even doing that. Well, clearly you're not doing something, because we just keep losing and the team has not really got a style. Like, but I'll be real. None of this is surprising me. I said Liverpool have been shit from the day he more or less walks in through the door, and I'll give him the first 3 months of when he joined Liverpool. I'll say, yep, Liverpool actually good. Like that, I liked certain things about what he was trying to do. But yeah, I mean, since December, I would say January, if you want to be kind. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you've lost more games than Amarim. Like, come on, bro. Like, at what point do you just sit there as a fan and you stop with the credit in the bank? I was listening to Dean's thing earlier on, and I was listening to big up Roms, but I'm like, at what point does like the credit in the bank, or at what point do you stop saying, yeah, the players will get me out of a situation? Fuck what the players are gonna do, man. We need instructions, bro. We need to know what we're doing first before we can get the players.
We need direction where we're going
into this kind of situation. So yeah, like, I don't know. Like I said, after those 2 games, I listened to your call-ins, I listened to everyone speak, and I was like, I knew this was gonna head this way. And the worst thing about it, you can get popped against City at any time. You could be on a 10-game winning run and get popped by City. So losing to City is not even the madness about it. It's what Dean said earlier on. It's not the fact that you're losing. It's they got more desire than you. They're pressing more than you. They're doing more than you. At least do that, so that we can at least come out and say, brother, we tried. They're just better. That's cool. Man can live with that. You can at least go home to your wife and your kids and say, bro, at least I tried. At least I did something. Now we can't even say that now, because I'm like, the players look like they're caught in 2 minds. The manager, I think, is like, he's almost doing like a remake of an original show. And I'm like, usually the remake is never really that good, but you're doing a remake of that. of the original. So now we're trying to take Klopp style, Pep style. He wants PSG style. We're forming it all into one. These times you've got players from Klopp, but then he's got his own players now. Bro, it's like I said, forget being slot in, forget being slot out. Whatever side you're on, that's great. Like that's cool. The reality of the situation though is I'm just like, but what is he bringing though? Like what is he doing? Like to actually facilitate to help this situation, other than talking about set pieces and decisions. We've been unlucky in that. We've been unlucky, brother. You have lost. We've got the second worst form, and Wolves are first, and they are bottom of the league.
And they got rid of their manager.
Worst form, and they just sacked their manager. They forget playing like Barcelona for now. Fuck that. Man just needs you to just play and win at this point, and you can't do that.
Is there an assumption from the fan base that we're going to win the Champions League or something?
Yeah, I heard about this.
I think, people think that.
Is that what it? No, because that's it's a real question. Obviously, I'm with you, but I don't care about like. I didn't want this guy in the first place. I didn't want him when he came to the door. And once he won the league, I was like, perfect time to leave and run off into the sunset. I don't like your football, but whatever, innit? But I don't need a slot in, slot out thing, whatever. But I would assume that the people that want him to stay think he's going to win like the Champions League or the FA Cup or something. Because if it's not, then what do you want him here for? That's actually a serious question. Do you just want him to coach for the season and get top 4, bro? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, what's his objective now from the fans, not from FSG and whoever else? They've got something different for him, and obviously it's possible. Don't get me wrong. I've seen people have bad seasons and win bigger trophies.
Yeah.
But if you don't think he's winning the Champions League and the FA Cup's not good enough for you, he's already got us knocked out of one trophy. We're already out of that cup. The cup that we win more than anybody else. So, what do you want him in for?
They think he's going to magically turn it around. That's what Roms thinks. It's magically out of thin air. All this is going to change around, and we're going to go on a run. See, the teams that meant to be favourable, we're meant to be playing next, are the teams that's going to play long ball and set pieces. Yeah, the favourable teams. Yeah, that's the teams we're going to struggle against. But somehow you think we're going to beat them teams, even though we've been losing them teams all season. Yeah. We can't beat the teams we're meant to be beating now. Man City, who's going to play football. So we can't beat them sort of teams. And we can't beat the teams that's going to do low block. And so where is this going to get better? Like magically. Like,
this week should have been an indicator for people. And the last however many games should have been an indicator for people that both people could be, listen, we can't tell the future in it, but there's a pattern there. And 1-2 games and then we lost one straight away again, bro. Like the indications there that it's probably not going to go the other way. And we're more likely to finish 10th, bro, than at the top of the table. Seriously. Yeah, and it sounds bad, but we all saw Chelsea do it before. We saw Chelsea win the league and then finish 10th, bro.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, Sad, if you finish 10th, at that point, then I'm saying, like, if you don't bring in Xabi Alonso, then I don't really want to know. Like, as in, I don't even know where you go from even just from that. Like, what do you even do with you finish 10th?
Sam Allardyce, bro.
Oh man,
Sam Allardyce, keep us in the league.
You'd have to bring in, and I'm with you. You'd have to bring in someone of some ilk where the players respect. Where
you'd have to give them a pay packet in it.
Carlo Ancelotti, bro. Like you have to do something mad, something just crazy. Just
you'd have to go, because they're gonna be like, I'm not dealing with an unknown man again, like unknown manager again.
Nah.
And you know what? You know the way this club's run, they will go and find you an unknown manager, bro.
Of course they will.
Someone from Getafe, but he's been playing nice football. I'm like, brother, I like the idea behind that, but I don't really want to see that.
Nah, it'll be worse, bro. They'll get somebody from Melbourne FC in that, bro. Like, in the Australian Super League, he was doing his thing.
It will be someone who's won a league in another country, though.
Yeah, Melbourne just won the league, bro.
Oh, was it? I didn't know. Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be Melbourne or Sydney, bro. Sydney FC. Yeah, Harry Kewell and them, man. So yeah. You know, he was good in the Australian league and that. They got the new training technique to train with the kangaroos, so set pieces will be fine. You know, some kind of foolishness, bro. You know it, bro. Because the one thing that this football group won't be able to deal with is they won't be able to deal with one of the managers that want to talk back to them. The Conte type and that, who will just be like, nah. Because Conte will come out and be like, I don't want this. See, if Conte didn't want Chiesa, he would have just come out early. I don't want Chiesa, bro. Like what he did. Remember he did with Ross Barkley? Said, you man find Ross Barkley. I don't want this. You send him back, bro. Failed the medical now. Yeah, bro. Our club can't run like that. They just don't do it. It's dark still. It's dark.
We got Dr. Blip, man. The gaffer. I put a poll in the chat in terms of do you see him finding a way out of this?
What, me?
No, I've asked the chat in general to vote in the poll that I put in there. But
You know, the way out is the door. The door. Go home. That's the only way out. There's like the reality of it is, yeah. Why do people keep believing in this guy? The guy is telling you don't know what he's doing. If someone tells you, I don't know how to fix your car, why are you gonna still try and get them to fix your car? He don't know what he's doing, man.
You know why? Because he fixed your old car. That's what the fans are saying.
He fixed my old car. He said this is a new model.
No, he tweaked your old car.
Yeah, he tweaked your old car.
A bit janky, but he tweaked it a little bit.
Bro just changed the tire.
That's a new fan belt.
Bro just changed the tire.
He just changed the oil.
He changed the oil. Yeah, he just changed the oil.
The reality of it was Slot. There's no we will win games here and there. We will have up and down moments. We'll even go on a run of winning. But the reality is, we are the worst title defenders in the history of the Premier League because of the amount of money that we spent. It is not even close. People try and bring up Leicester. Leicester was not expected to go back to back. Chelsea, the players down tools because they didn't want the manager no more. These players are actually trying to listen to Slot, and it's failing. These players are actually trying to abide by his tactics, and it's failing. The problem is the manager. The problem is, and G, you're not gonna like this, man. We all of our attacking plays come through that one brother that's playing on the right hand side. When he has a bad game, when he's not serviceable, we are cooked. He relies on individual brilliance, so much so to the point that you're seeing the demise of this club because there's no patterns of play. Ekatike having a one shot every 4 games. Like I'm having conversations begging Isak to at least score Nunes last season, which was 5 goals. I shouldn't be in this position. We're seeing our players look confused on the pitch. Like it is what it is. Bro said he watched Man City 200 plus times and he still lost. He said, I'm studying Man City. I didn't watch anybody else. This is you studying? This is you. I'd rather you say you and I be for. Because at least I know
he doesn't know his own philosophy, bro. He doesn't know his own philosophy. That's why the players are confused, bro. Because if you can't stick to your own philosophy and keep changing, how are they supposed to understand, man? That's why Kirkers and them man look so confused, bro. Like, I seen Kirkers come on the pitch here and play the through ball to nobody with his first touch, bro.
When he did that, I said, bro.
Now you know when you think you're waiting for the cameraman to move because there's someone on the wing that I didn't see, bro. And I was like, oh, there's nobody there.
That's not what you need when you've just come on the pitch and we already think you are shaky as it is. Your first action can't be, let me lose the ball in a dangerous, somewhat.
The whole thing doesn't make sense, bro. Like, I didn't even understand the sub. Yeah. Obviously, I assumed before that was in the same minute that Ekatike came off, the 55th minute. Him and Robbo came off together. Okay, for what though? For what?
I got a question for you. Yeah. When you look at this team, yeah, and you look at the manager, yeah. Let me ask you this: have you ever seen him outside of a bottom team? Have you ever seen a manager that is so reactionary to the other team that's at a big club? Normally, big clubs oppose their style on the other team and kick on from there. Obviously, you make little tweaks there and little minor game plans. But we are the one team that manages games like a bottom 6 team. We are reactionary and dependent on what we've seen the other team do previously. Slot complained about long balls. You had everyone back and you were still getting split open. Pause. You were still getting cut open and they were still getting through our team like nobody was there. Bradley was fighting for his life. Bradley was fighting for. I saw this dude like clinging on for dear life, man. He brought Gravenberg over. Bro went in between both. Pause again. Like it was crazy how easy it was for them to cut through. I saw Verts look up, see nobody there, put the ball through someone's legs and get clattered. It was just darkness, man. I watched that game and I said to myself, we are not scoring because I don't see where we're creating a chance. I don't see where the chances coming from. I don't see any positivity. I don't see any patterns of play. The players wanted to leave the pitch early. Players wanted to leave the pitch early because it was that dark. Have you ever played for a team, where the other team's just bopping it around you and you're just like, man, just take me off. I can't be arsed, man. Like, let me get in that shower early and call it a day. It was dark, man. There's no future with this manager, man. Even when we were winning, we did not enjoy the football.
Bro, Man City didn't do anything different in that game as well. Like they didn't come up with some new tactic for Liverpool, bro. They just played out.
They didn't even play that well. I don't even think they were like
Haaland.
They didn't come out second. Didn't come out second gear, bro. It was just Man City chilling and Doku, bro.
Savage, you know, like when you look at things like that, you know, like it takes you a few minutes to realize you got to make some changes in the picture.
Oh, Fuzzy, that's my point. That's my point because Blink just said he changes stuff too much. But the one thing that he should have, as soon as the game kicked off, I could see what Doku was on early. I knew before the game anyway, but he saw that, and you said, "I'll just wait till halftime, and he still didn't change anything.
Didn't change a thing.
No, because he doesn't know what to change. He's like,
everyone knows Doku's
look at him
gonna
in
do
that
that.
picture. He's like, oh shit, I didn't expect this.
How's it a surprise to you that Doku's
He
gonna do?
looks shocked.
He's not surprised, bro. He's not surprised because Doku did the exact same thing to Trent last season. The exact same thing, and he cooked him every time. He cooked him every time.
Crazy, yeah. I felt sorry for Bradley because Bradley actually had some success. It's just that the way it's like our team was so panicky that even when Bradley did something good, somebody else next to him will mess it up and it'll ricochet everywhere and come back. I was like, okay, Bradley, okay, you covered him off the ball. Konate comes in there with big Timberland boots on. Making the ball ricochet everywhere. It was like, bro, he's got an apple in his hand.
That's what it was, an apple.
Yeah, so
bro said,
he's having a mid-game snap after scoring again.
That's what it was.
Man said, you take a bite, I'll take a bite. And I'm not saying
I didn't see this. Bro. Where this footage come from, bro?
Sav, this white Sav, I told
you.
I was crashing out. I weren't no use being online, and I just about was able to do the calling. Because I was like, nah. So you, man, not only what was the team last week, Sav, that called us out?
San Marino.
San Marino called us out and saying, yeah, we want to play Liverpool. All of a sudden now, these man go, I'll have a I'll take a bite. You take a bite.
Hold on, this
a team called you out.
Like,
they dropped a tweet, bro, talking about can we play Liverpool, bro, with prayer hands, bro? Can we play us? Dickheads, blood.
Yeah.
Hold on. Whoa. Both men had a bite of the apple.
Yeah, that's what.
Nah. Hey, listen.
And I'm not putting
this slot guy gotta go now, bro. On a Snow White thing, man, them can't be dishing out apples like this, bro.
No. But Savage, we're not getting to the point.
No, man said vitamin C and vitamin K after a goal, blood. Are you taking the piss, bro?
No.
Why are you replenishing vitamins in your system, bro?
No. We can get to that. Obviously, I've not been on the streams and whatever, so I'm just trying to catch up. You mean San Marino, who are one of like the worst?
San Marino, who won one game in 20 years. That San Marino, and the first one was last year, bro. That San Marino.
Yep. San Marino.
And man, I still here watching Liverpool. Nah, I'm not watching San Marino. You know how disrespectful that would be. Like,
the one with the fruit vendors and the PE teachers in their team, blood. That team, bro. With the carpenters up front. That team, bro. Yeah.
Sorry, guys in the chat. Yeah, you need to understand. Yeah,
your next door
obviously
neighbor.
Again, I wasn't here when Ends did this, so fair enough. You guys have probably spoken about this. San Marino who are coming out. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have watched yesterday's game. I would have just watched the highlights. I'm thinking, all right, you won 2 games, boom, boom, boom. Let's see what's kind of going on with Liverpool. But San Marino, do you know how shit you must be? San Marino.
These two didn't even use one of them gel packs and the little Lucozade gel pack. These man went and got from the source, bruv, vitamin K, blood, replenishing glycogen and that for no reason. Because
where did they get the apple from?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Just organic and that, bro. Fresh from the farm. Holland people, bro.
This is more disrespectful than when Salah was taking selfies after we won 5, like after we beat Tottenham.
Yeah,
like this dark, man. And people are telling me every person that's saying that things are gonna get better.
And stop switching the pictures, bro. It's winding me up, bro. Man,
I want to show because Sam, I saw when he was celebrating. I saw it and I said, nah.
And I know what apple that is as well, but that's a Norwegian pink lady, bro. I know, bro. The big apples is full of juice and all vitamins and all that.
Yeah, juice, mad.
Nah, bro, they're taking the piss, bro. We deserve it still. I told you, man. I told you, bro, already, bro. When I seen Kyle, that light-skinned starter pack, Kyle O'Reilly, bro, when I saw him just bullying up Salah, I said, yeah, it's done, bro.
No, but because the problem is, this man's Slot is saying, okay, my only tactic is give the ball to Salah and inshallah. give the ball to Salah and just hope. And Salah, man, he's having an awful season. Our midfield looks disjointed. You know what the worst part about it is everyone was telling me, yeah, we played the right players, we win. We played the lineup everybody wanted, and we still lost.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
No, wait. We is French or Scottish blood. What do you mean we blood? I see that Matt 10 in midfield with no magazine and no clip. I didn't want him in the team, bro. That guy is trash, bro. He's not now. He's got no redeeming qualities, bro. Mac 10, we wanted him to. No, we didn't.
I wasn't on that stream, man. I wasn't there. The last stream, the last thing I said the only thing to make that midfield perfect is if we play Jones. Matt can't run. He can't pass at the moment. He's just there for vibes, man. I can do what he's doing, man. Put me there for I bet I can run faster than him.
Bro, we could play anyone. It's still going to be the same outcome. Jones was part of that Brentford game. You know what I mean? There you go. So it doesn't matter the personnel. It's just I was talking in the sense of if you're talking about the lineup, the genuine consensus. A lot of people are happy with the lineup. The point is that bold fraud right there. Yep.
Bro, making jokes saying we're consistently losing. And he goes ahead and loses another game. He said we're consistently losing, and he loses again.
Jokes aside, and I mean it about McAllister, bro. I would give him a mid-season medical, bro. Something's wrong, bro. Like bro. There's something wrong with this youth, bro. There's he's bad, but bad, bro. He doesn't do anything.
How old is
he plays for the champions, bro, and he doesn't do anything.
How old is this guy?
I would sell him. I would sell him.
25 and your legs are gone. It's crazy. But you know what's crazy? He's gonna go to international break and ball out for Argentina. All of our players are gonna look normal for their country. Everybody's gonna look fine for their country.
They're gonna look cold,
and they come back here.
Smiling, knee slides.
We have been space jammed.
I hear it, and everyone looks better for their country. But this guy doesn't do anything though. Like at least just do something.
Nothing, man.
You know what, McAllister? At least do something bad. Do something bad. He does nothing. He doesn't do anything.
Do you know what? Who stayed on their feet yesterday? Yeah, because I would have went over the tackle he tried to put on them in the box.
Doku. It was Doku. He just stayed on his feet.
I would have dived because he actually tricked him, and he stayed up. I said, nah, I would have dived still.
Doku didn't care. He was ripping it.
Doku was having one of those games where you try to outmuscle him. Not working. You try to keep up with his speed, not working. You try to foul him. He's going through the foul. Like he was having one of those games where you aren't stopping him. You aren't stopping him, man. Like he had one of those games where you I actually feel like playing football today. Type of game.
No, Doku was cold, bro. But you don't get paid that much money a year to not stop Doku, bro. I don't give a shit, bro. You got to clamp him.
I saw your reaction to that third goal, man.
No, you got to clamp him.
Turn up the stream.
You got to clamp him. I'm not gonna do the gassing thing, bro. If I was at right back, Doku would have sent. He would have put me in a spliff, bro. Baptized me with a gulag. He would have sent me, bro. Shadow realm and.
So you're talking about what Milner did to Mudryk?
Yeah, bro. No, you have to do that, bro. Someone's gonna have to sacrifice himself and take him out, bro. You have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mean illegally, bro. I'm talking about fair tackles. Just raw. Just
fair tackling, nothing.
I'm gonna be real, yeah.
You know them tackles where you scream "Avits" on the way through and that.
Conor Bradley kind of cashed in them tokens on Vinny. That's done for the year. He tackled it.
Someone just take a yellow, man. Just get a yellow. Move to him. Let him think about it.
I think he already took a yellow.
Someone else. Someone slide him off the pitch. Someone
we don't have players like that.
Come over and slide him off the pitch. Slide him off the pitch, bro.
No, but the thing is, we don't have players with steel no more. We don't have your Hendersons, your Ginnies, your
11.
We don't have those players no more.
11 away losses, bro, in 2025 so far. And then I look at the run.
Oh my god!
And then I look at the run, right? So 10-game run. So we've had a 10-game run, and we've lost 7 games out of 10 with 3 wins.
Get rid of this guy, man. Get him out of here, man.
I wish we lost to Real Madrid. I wish we lost to Real Madrid and Villa.
Oh well, I don't wish that, bro.
No,
No,
fuck
let
that.
me-
Yeah, no, I want them points.
Hear-
Fuck
hear-
that.
hear-
I
hear-
need them points.
hear me out. Hear me out. Those
Go
Real
on.
Madrid and Villa games are the reason why. If he lost to Real Madrid and Villa and then this game, I think he would have been sacked.
But you're speaking like with Manchester United, bro. Don't work at Liverpool, bro. Man, you would have done that shit. Man, use the team that you win a game and it saves your job, bro. Liverpool just have the job.
The problem is, there's fans out there, yeah, that still believe in this manager a lot.
Now let them though. Like, let's not even police them. Let them, like, it's not even a problem. Like, they're allowed to think that.
Nah,
They, like, to them, he really did just win them the league last season, and they've been starved for 30 years, bro. They won 2 leagues. I'm not even mad at them. I don't get it. I don't get it, but I'm not mad at them, bro.
I am furious, man. They're making me suffer, man. I'm getting cooked at work. Everywhere I go, man. People are calling my phone, man. Like people asking me how I'm doing and shit, man. Like, you didn't give a shit. Now you're asking me how I'm doing. You haven't spoken to me in a while. Nah, man. This guy, man. Get this manager out, man.
When did you ask you how you're feeling based on your well-being? It's just how you.
No, they're asking about Liverpool.
Yeah.
They're telling people, yeah, that don't even watch football, that they even know Liverpool are dead. They know we're shit. People that don't watch football. Oh, I heard they're not doing good this season. Nah, man. I want to understand what these people see in Slot this season. What do you see in 2025? We've lost more games than Man United. We've lost more games than Man United, man. And they want this guy to stay. Even, look, you see? More games
At the moment,
United.
I'm fine, bro. At the moment, I'm fine because about 6 games ago, I said, bro, this geezer got to the 13th, blood. I know that's when the international break starts again. Sack him in the international break, innit? This is the perfect. Just do it now. Just do it, bro.
Because you know,
and then
the break is March.
You're not gonna do it.
And then we can deal with the draws and whatever come after. I don't care, bro. Just get it done, bro. Let me see some patterns of play. Let's see a fresh. What? How can the team need fresh ideas from Slot already, bro? With Klopp, these men like, yeah, it might be nice to hear a fresh voice. It's been 9 years, brother. This guy's been here not that long, you know. And man, them already don't want to hear him. And if you think to how bored we are listening to his press conferences, them men have to hear that every day. That bullshit. It's like, Gaffer, what are we gonna do? Any ideas in that? Now we need to stop long balls and set pieces. But what about the attack and all that? No.
Savage,
Set pieces.
Some people should have known it was over. I knew it was over from time, but some people should have known it was over the moment this man tried to say that we played better against Man United than we did against Real Madrid and Villa.
Be careful, though, because you might be enemy of the club. You might be enemy of the club saying stuff like that.
If this is an enemy, man, like to the chat, man. If this makes me an enemy, man, I'm public enemy number 1. This manager needs to go, man. This manager needs to go. This manager cannot stay. This manager can I woke up this morning hoping that let me see if my day is gonna start off good. I go on Twitter and I still see this man still has his job, man. This man makes 5 million a year. He's made us the worst title defenders of all time, man. We spent 450 million. Everybody told me that Diaz was the problem. We got rid of Diaz. Diaz scoring from like the corner flag, hitting the top corner, and shit, man.
By the way, they have 11 goals and 5 assists. By the way.
Yeah, everyone told me. Everyone told me, yeah. Everyone told me
more than all of our wingers, by the way. Just
everyone told me that. Yeah, everyone told me that Nunes was the reason why we lost the league. Now you got Isak trying looking like Nunes, and putting that level of output, man. It's disgusting, man.
He looked defeated in the press conference, though. He looked defeated as hell in the press conference. Man looked like he didn't want to be there. He lasted about 4 minutes. His head was down. He looked like he was done still.
No, it is crazy, man. It is honestly crazy, man.
This is big up to your comment, man. So these guys are the one that turns into a team that gets a new manager every 6 months.
You talking to us?
Obviously. Well, if we had a good manager, then we wouldn't need one for every 6 months.
Yeah. If we get a new manager and he's shit and we have to get rid of him after 6 months, get rid of him too. I don't care, bro.
It is what it is. What do you think this is?
Didn't I say this? Like, this fan base isn't ready to be the club again.
I know.
Yeah, it was fun to talk about when it was like, oh my God, we're going to win the league. We're going to win it. Oh, we've got 1.5 million. Everyone was bragging about, we was there, the capacity of the parade and that, and man getting squashed in train stations. We've overran the city. It's a city of 500,000, but there's 1.5 of us. All right. Big club thing, innit? That's what happens with big clubs. The pressure comes in, the money comes in. You don't do your job properly. In life, this happens, by the way. In life, yeah? When man get them big jobs and that, and you mash up the business, you gotta go. We don't want to manage it every 6 months. Of course we don't. But if it's trash, you gotta go, bro.
That's why I was listening. I'm just busting up. But Liverpool fans, because they don't know, like in our last 30 years, and obviously for those who have watched prior to that, you would know when Liverpool were a top club, the way that they used to operate as a team, as a unit, and whatnot. Where obviously we've not been that for 30 years. Do you get what I'm saying? So myself, for example, I'm watching. I don't know about being a top club. All I know is I've seen the other top clubs, and that's what they do. So Savage is right. If we have to sack a manager after 6 games, great. I'm good with that. I don't really care. Like, I just need him gone, because you need to be getting this right from the jump. The only person in football right now who gets this credit in the bank stuff is Pep Guardiola, because he won 4 fucking titles in a row.
And last season, some of the Man City fans questioning Guardiola.
Can you imagine winning 4 titles and you're being questioned?
Bro, he was turning up to TV with scratches on his face, and that Edison had punched him up. He looked confused, and that man's rolling spit. He's rolling spit around on his tongue, and that he lost his wife. He was moving mad, and some of them City fans was like, "Yeah, we don't want to be disrespectful in that, but maybe it's time." And it made sense. It's been a decade, bro. 1,000 games in charge, bro. Listen, there's not much difference between being at the bottom of the table, and then failing at this kind of thing when you spend that much money, bro. Because the objective is going to be the same, innit? We can't afford to keep you in because we need to stay in the league. We can't afford you to keep you in because we need to win the league, bro. There's an investment both sides. So to say, oh, you one of them people that want to manage every 6 months, yeah, that's the same as being a West Ham fan or a Nottingham fan. Like, you think this Marinaka shoot just keeps this? Bro, have 4 bad games on the Marinaka, see what happens to you, bro. Man, just like, yeah, get out. Just I'm trying to make an investment. You're mashing up my club, bro. This is what it is. I didn't want to be like this, but obviously, dark times, bro. Dark measures. He's got to go. He sucks, bro.
Yeah,
What is he showing as the head coach? Yeah, he's not showing anything that's going to change anything, is it? It's still
exactly.
It's still. I don't know if people have realized we're getting worse. We're not getting any better. I mean, you're the champions of England. You know what I mean, you've won the Premier League, and you're telling us to lower our expectations and accept for what it is. We keep bragging about we're the biggest club in England, all that stuff. When you brag about being the biggest club in England, that means you have to expect, to be the best. And if you're telling us like, well, we want a manager every 6 months, well, this head coach has put himself in this situation. He spent $500 million, to get better, but we're not getting better. We're going the other direction. So I don't understand why people say things like that every 6 months and all that stuff. The guy ain't getting any better. He's getting worse.
It's like when you asked for Salah to do better, they said, "What do you want him to dribble past 6 players?" No, that's not why I asked. Can you just beat the fullback at least?
Or create a goal or something. I mean,
what about this, G? I want it because this is a good point from Honesty as well. Hold up, so people will crop out when he had the mad season and came in 5th, and now they're saying if Slot is out, you're enemy of the club.
But even people who obviously listen, Klopp is Klopp. We know who he is. We know what he's done for the club, right? And for those who have watched his interview and that Diary of the CEO, when I watched it and I'm listening to what he's saying, even he's talking about like, obviously, yes, he might not like the way that football is at the moment and etc. But even he spoke about when you're a top club, you can't just win. And I feel like that was the main thing that I actually took away from the whole thing, because I was like, it's so true. Top clubs can't just win. So you winning the league last season, that's fantastic. That is great. And we're all happy for doing so. But you see the next season when you spend, as FOZI said, $500 million, I promise you, if you ain't playing like prime Barcelona at this point in time, we're going to say something about it. On top of you also losing this amount of games. It's not that we're just playing shit. We're losing the amount of games.
It doesn't matter who it is, G. It doesn't matter if it's the bottom club or the top club. We're still going to struggle.
It doesn't matter, man. It's right. It's just life, isn't it? It's just life.
And that's the annoying part. And I feel like that's what people are not really getting in terms of the ones who are like Roms. Yes, you Roms. Who are saying, we'll turn it around. I'm like, that's fine. You can have the belief. I'm not saying don't have the belief. Have the belief that we can turn it around or he can turn it around. The problem that you've got is that Enz even said it on your stream. What do you see that's going to even allow for that to even happen? Like, how can we get to that point if we can't even get to a point of like, yeah, but you know what? At least the team's got a sense of identity. Amorim, prime. He's literally the best example you can use in the Premier League. He's got an identity.
Yeah.
Guess what? One manager of the fucking month, just this month, just gone. You know why? Because the team are finally doing exactly what he needs them to do. It took time, I get that, and they've spent some money doing so, but they're Manchester United, they're shit anyway. We're better than them, and we've got better players than Manchester United.
Yep.
You're telling me after 3 months of Premier League football or format, wherever we've been playing since August, there's not even an identity to even say, okay, it can click. When it clicks, and that's when I was asking that question earlier in the season. I was like, what the hell does it mean to click? Like, I don't get what that means.
Exactly.
Yeah. When we've got at least an identity, then you're calm. It will come. Then I can say you can have the faith, and even I would have the faith to say, yeah, say no more. This will happen, and just give it time, man. Like, let Wirtz get his feet under the table. Let this person do this, that. Brother, we've been here for time, and I don't even know. Like, someone in the group, one of the group chats sent the video of Slot talking about tactics. I was like, brother, I don't want to watch your tactics. I promise you, because you ain't.
There was
showing
nothing tactical in that. There was
nothing tactical in it. Nothing at all.
Oh, okay. So that was even a waste.
There's more tactical stuff in Zabazalai's one, bro, than with Slot.
Okay, cool. So I'll watch that one. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, this is what's irking me, and this is why watching Liverpool. The only way I can describe it is that, like, I detest watching Liverpool because I'm just like, I don't even like, it's the typical, I don't even like the way you're walking on the pitch now because everything you're doing is just ugly to watch. Like, I don't even like the fact that you're dribbling like this anymore. And that's a stupid thing to say. I know it's stupid, but we've got to this point now where I'm like, everything about the team.
No, I hear it, bro. Because you see them little strands on Virgil's hair, bro, that like sticking out. It's starting to piss me off, bro. I'm like,
It's starting to piss me off. You know what I mean? Like the fact that, listen, I'm bald, but now the fact that Arne Slot's bald, I'm like, I don't want this bald guy here no more. Now I've got a problem with bald people, and I'm bald. Like,
no, but football has to be the only, like, it's the only job where all of a sudden there's these weird excuses that don't exist anywhere else, bro. Like, you hired a boxing trainer and you was winning boxing matches, and then he brings in some new technique and it's just shit, bro. I'm like, I just got knocked out, bro. I might have to get rid of you still. Like, it's just simple. It's not working, bro. Every other walk of life, you do that. It doesn't make any sense. And there's no pattern to say we're going to change.
There's no hard feelings as well. It's just like, I paid you to do a job. You did it for the first year. Second year, you're struggling. I have to get someone in because the business is always expanding and growing.
Exactly. You can't even invest in. You can't forget Villa, because they were absolutely terrible. You can't even invest in the Real Madrid performance because he changed it the next game. He kept the people the same, but he changed them. Bro, in the Real Madrid performance, Salah was back defending his heat map. He was back like a right back, bro. This one, he just stayed at the top of the pitch. I'm not even blaming him, by the way. It's obviously instructions, because if you want Salah to do something, he ain't listening, take him off the pitch, innit? Clearly, you're happy with what he's doing, so keep him on. That's your problem. Well, there's no point blaming Salah anymore. I'll blame him for the stuff that he does when the ball's at his own feet, but everything else, I'm like, so you're allowing him to just do this, to just do nothing. I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing. It doesn't make any sense, and that's everyone's getting gassed. I'm like, bro, he's not going to play the same again. He's not going to do it. You're just going to keep changing what he does.
You're right. In terms of the things that they do with the ball at their feet, that's what I blame them for.
Yeah, exactly.
Him being up there, I can't blame. That's the tactics to what we've set up. But the things like controlling the ball, losing it, stuff like that, I'm just like, bro, I expect better than that. Can you do better, please? But that's it. But the other tactical stuff, man, the manager, he's doing a lot right now. You know what he is? He's one of those guys that's too clever for their own good. So he's overthinking things when you don't need overthinking. Like, he's like, I need to put this together, that together, and it's going to make this beautiful brand.
I agree, man. And we know logically what. Yeah, we know logically what I'm about to say. Logically doesn't make any sense in it, but it's football, bro. You would never say to somebody in life, and don't achieve something too early, because why would I not? Like, if I can achieve it now, I'll achieve it now, innit? But some people, it's too early for them, and they don't let to learn the fundamentals, what it takes to win, because they just got there, innit? So he just got, like, he just come in and won the Premier League, innit? Which was fine, but he doesn't know all the, so now he's all over the place. Like that. We're content creators, bro, but there's content creators out there who jumped on their first YouTube video and it was viral, innit? So there were bare followers. Then we're watching the rest of their videos and like, your thumbnails are shit. You don't know how to pace a video, and everyone's talking about why his videos fell off. He was never good. He was never good, bro. He just hit the one. And that's what he don't even want the one. If you, bro, some top YouTuber gives you his channel And then for the first video, you smoke it, bro, because you used all of his facilities and that. He's like, I got to take them now because I'm moving to Dubai. Use your own facilities. And then we just come on with the StreamYard cheap package with the bird in the corner, bro. And the videos are shit. and then man are like, yo, why is the video gone crap? And like, yeah, because he was good with someone else's shit, bro. And now all of a sudden he's got his shit mic and his shit lighting and all that. And then all of a sudden he's not that good. That's what it is, bro. It doesn't work for everyone. It happens. When I mean it happens in all walks of life, bro. Yeah, happens in all walks of life. Somebody makes a hit record, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the biggest rapper of the season." Next, the album comes out, you're like, "Brother, 300 copies in a week. What the fuck?" Because he's shit.
He's an arrogant manager, man.
He might not be good. Yo, Final, come get your boy, bro.
Hey, big up to everybody who's using the free package of StreamYard, by the way. It's a hard grind out here, man. StreamYard kind of expensive.
Oh, shit. Okay, so Isak is with you over the Swedish got to follow an issue with his groin. So
he's got another issue with his groin. Fucking hell.
He's not just the same. Oh, yeah, because he was fit yesterday. Oh, no, bro. I just realized he was on the bench yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, people told us before he's injured, bro.
So why did he get? So did no one ask him in the? Nah, I did watch it, and no one did ask him about Isak. How comes you didn't bring? You know those questions. Then he could be like, "Yeah, he was on the bench, but he felt something, and we'll need to assess it."
Can I ask you that question? Because I feel like I'm going crazy in it. You see the Welcome to Liverpool video? What we get every year? We had Gakpo and that. See him running on the treadmill and that. Did we see Isak's medical, or did we just see him sitting on a chair, blood?
No, we did see the medical.
Are we sure?
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it.
Are we sure, bro? Topless Abdi with the Fitbit. Are we sure, bro?
Yeah, no, I did. Remember, he was walking around.
I saw him only do that thing where he's like this, like
The stretch thing.
Yeah, the stretch.
But did he have the VO2 Max thing on, or did he was it on the cameras? He might not have had a medical, you know, bro. You know, like that. They just got the paper from Sausage the other night. Like he trained with us. We got the paperwork. Yeah, look a few gauzy thing. I don't know if he does.
So we just walked over 125 M.
Listen, it's tied enough from all the stuff what's going on. It's been here, it's been Dortmund, it's been Sausage. Let's just bring him in the club, bro.
Oh, flipping else, bro. But I was looking at this here. So we sacrificed the League Cup to be 8th in the Prem, 8th in the Champions League, which it don't really matter with the Champions League side of it. Lost the Community Shield, and then we're loading up the FA Cup. And I know we're gonna get either Man City or Palace in that FA Cup third round. I could feel it.
You're gonna be Palace on it. Palace on it.
yeah,
We're gonna get Palace, Man City, or Man United. That's the
Palace.
I can't lie, bro. Glasner's moving like Thanos, bro. He just keeps taking our Infinity Stones every time he turns up, bro. Just snatching our chain and that, bro. I don't want to play him again. But what's worse than that? We could get someone like Oxford with the car park in the background and get brushed. Just get brushed. You know them teams with one stand in that, bro.
You can't go 2 seasons and lose to Plymouth and then
No, you know what? Man, them keep laughing until we get Forest Green and that, bruv. And the ball boy is the goalkeeper. Watch. Bruv. If I see a porter cabin behind in the car park and we play one of them teams and that, soil of the earth kind of teams and that, bruv. Just, yeah, man. Like the owner is the dinner lady too. Them teams. We're fucked, bro.
Let me just 1 second, lads. Let me just change this because I need everyone to see this league table.
We're 8.
I was looking for us then. Fucking hell, bro.
Same.
Goodness me, man.
8.
You gotta see this league table. Yeah, I was looking at it last night. Yeah, we've conceded. I think it's the 8th most in the Premier League.
Our goal difference +1.
I mean, that's mad in itself. I mean, +1 is crazy, absolutely crazy. We've scored the 6th most. I think it was 6th most we've scored, but we've conceded the 8th most in the Premier League. I was like, we should be 8th. Like 8th sounds right. When you average it out, 6 and 8, really and truly, that is really where we should be at this moment.
There you go.
Yeah, we're bad, bro. We're bad, man. Like, what's the points of Arsenal? 8 points.
We're 8 points off, and they got a good goal difference. So even if we caught them up, we'd still be behind them on goal difference.
Bro, we'd still be behind them. Fuck that.
Don't know how we catch them up. Don't know how we do it.
Will you be counting on Arsenal losing 3 games in a row and us winning every single game for the rest of the season? Ain't happening, bro.
And we got to score quite a bit of goals in that time.
And Sunderland are better than us, bro.
Oh man.
And Man
That's what I
City.
said.
Man City.
No, but remember, Sunderland have bought too many players. We can't talk about
Is that Man
signing
United
players.
above us, bro? He's
Yes, Man United above us, bro.
Are they above us?
Bro,
He's the same goals, same goal
Villa.
difference.
Goal scored.
Yeah,
Villa are above us. Villa was sitting in the relegation not too long ago, bro.
Oh yeah.
Remember
Spurs
when they
was
couldn't,
above us
Ollie
as
Watkins
well,
couldn't hit a
nine.
barn door? Like,
being identical with United on everything is crazy, bro.
Tottenham finished 17th. What are we doing?
Sav, what was the team that finished last? Was it last season or the season before? You guys can help me out with this one. But they didn't draw. They just lost or won.
Spurs.
It's Spurs. And they finished, where they
It
finished?
was Spurs on the Conte, innit? It's on the Conte. They kept like losing or winning.
What's the Aussie? I thought it was under him.
Ange.
And yeah, I thought it was under him.
And where did they finish that season? Like mid-table, in it or below?
Like
mid-table?
they didn't get Europa League, so like 8th or 9th, where we are.
In his first season, he got Europa League.
So the season after, innit? Because then he got sacked.
Oh, season after.
Yeah.
That looks bad, man.
This is a joke. Man.
Listen, if your expectation, and I would understand it, if you're a fan and your expectation isn't to win the league this season, then it's fine. I guess it's fine for them. But for me, I expected us to win.
Yeah, if we're going
How
for top
can
four,
you
then
not
we're there about 21 point off top four. So if we're going for top four, we're good. If we're going for Europa League, we're already there. Come on.
No, Dean, I hear what you're saying. How can you not be? No,
but we won the league last year, bro.
Dean,
And we spent that money.
Dean, I hear what you're saying, but there will be fans that ain't on the same page.
Went into the season not expecting to win the league.
And spending all that money at the same time.
Nah, bro. No one could have.
How I know that's true, Dean. Look at what we're saying now. We have expectation for our team to do well, and other people are saying we're crazy to want the manager gone because he's not hitting the targets that we've set as a team. Do you think the Liverpool players walked into the season going, no, we're whatever, innit? They walked into it thinking they could win. I know Salah was like, yeah, Arsenal and blah, blah, blah. Bruv, let's be honest, bro. You're a top club. These men definitely predicted us to go and win. Or what's the point? We're just going in there going, well, if we're there, then...
Hey, only 1 point. I'm saying we're in 10th position. You lot sound like you're crying over there in 8th and that. We're
waiting for you to say that.
1 point off of, 1 point off of you guys. Yeah, man, I think we're doing all right this season. If you guys are
no difference as well, innit?
I didn't even need that end.
We draw and you win. Yeah, it's mad.
And we drew in the weekend against Brighton when we probably could have nicked that game. So
it's actually embarrassing, man. These man lost Eze as well. They lost him.
Bro, lost Eze. Mateta isn't really like, the way he's been used to be. It's okay because you guys pay my man 400 bags a week. That Egyptian guy on the right hand side. You got the Dutch
your
brother
guy, your guy, bro.
Anyways, my guy plays. He's Senegalese in that. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all right. I'm saying. Then you got the Donny on the left wing who seems to play like R9 for the Netherlands, but coming to Liverpool, I don't know. He's now sitting on the bench. You got an Italian guy that he doesn't really fuck with. You've got Abdi, who's on whatever he's on.
Nah, don't let Sam.
That's Abdi, bro. Abdi shuffling up,
bro. Perfect hair at the back.
Why are you using my name, man? No, man. That's our name.
Sorry. You're
right.
Sam started the twerkers thing, Kirkes, Jerkes, and he's stuck with, let's not do this with Abdi, bro. His name is Alexander Isak.
You've got Mr. Perfect hair. You got the crackhead on the left-hand side who, listen, always seems to need a fix. You've got who's my man on the right-hand side, who plays the right back. Like, bro, your team is just moving mad. My team, you know what I'm saying? We got England players now in there. Like, we're doing all right. We're doing all right, man. You guys are just patting up. That's what I'm saying. Just patting up.
And the maddest part as well, is like I was looking to see what like Shirky did in the game yesterday, and I was like,
bro,
no, it was calm. It was calm, but he weren't like, yeah, and I was just like, because I wanted to see if he actually outshined, because I was looking at what narratives in it. If he outshined like Florian Wirtz, I was like, yeah, man, we're gonna cook Florian Wirtz even more now if Shirky cooks in this game. And I was like, nah, man, it was fine, bro. That narrative didn't get to be spun, so I was all right with it. But
they didn't even need him to do anything, bro. They were like bringing on Mar.
Right.
They're bringing on like Marmoush and that to give him a run out. Just because, like, you want to have a go. Vino, you want to have a go.
Doku versus Liverpool yesterday. and Haaland just for hold up play. That was it. Haaland hold up and Doku versus Liverpool.
Yes, I basically on it.
That Doku finish, boy, brother. That's dark, man. That's dark. That finish was.
I'm still shocked. Like we're sitting here, like a midfield with Bernardo Silva and Foden, you know, and nobody's saying anything about that. You know what I mean? You went from De Bruyne, you know what I mean, Rodri, Gundogan midfield to this midfield, and they're dominating us, and people are saying to us like we're negative.
The
names I'm giving you, they're not even midfielders. They're not even, you know, they're wingers. Two wingers are playing in the middle, and I've never seen, you know, Foden. Like, is he physical? Like, what is going on here?
He's not.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva's got that experience, bro.
They dominate you. I mean, these are two small midfielders. Like, you should be dominating in every game.
I seen Bernardo Silva take out Virgil, bro. Sent Virgil flying, boy. Sent him packing. They were on it, man. It's the experience they got us, man. They outdone us. We got outplayed. They didn't even come out second gear. They were chilling, man. They were chilling.
I just don't understand.
Just resolute. But when you come up against a team that knows how to pass the ball and move it quick, we move the ball so slow. See Man City, look at one touch.
Yeah, it's going to get long for you now. All that running is useless now.
Well, that's what happens, isn't it? Because it started to look lost in the game because you're chasing shadows and that. Then it started that part where they started doing rondos around our players was winding me up. Like that.
When you said it, my stream was a little bit behind. When you said it, and I looked up, I was like, "Brother, they're doing rondos." You know how crazy that is? That's mad.
Nah, that's what we used to do, brother. Now, man, them are doing it to us, bro. We used to do the little rondo. Hey,
that's what we did to Manu, innit? When Slot came in, we had that game when we was doing rondo. Everyone was like, "Ole!" Yeah, we were getting done, bro. We was getting done. It's terrible, man. And for Slot to just watch Bradley against Real Madrid and go, "Well, you stop Vinny, so you can do the same thing next game." Bro, football don't work like that, bro. It doesn't work like that, man. Doku's dribbling is different, bro. It's not like anyone else's. No ones. Once he does that little stanky leg and drops the shoulder, he's gone.
He's gone.
Can't do nothing about. Like like in the moment, I was pissed about the goal that he scored. That goal, what he scored, is not the worst thing that happened in the game, bro. Like that's the area where he scores that from is where you normally tell man, yeah, if you can score from here, then safe. Yeah. You know what I mean? I see man like, oh, how can I not? No, bro. Like Kanata's following him to the right spot. It's whipped it, bro. It's whipped it, bro.
Shot off early, bro. And then McAllister stuck out a back leg out of nowhere, like as well.
Yeah, but the other goals, bro. Oh my, nah, they were bad, man. They were bad play all round, man. It's poor. And now we got international break, so we have to just sit with this result.
I was gonna say you just ended it now.
Again. You know, last time we lost the G's team last time. Did we lose?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
When we came back from international football, didn't we start losing again?
We lost before international football, went on an international break, came back, lost again.
There you go.
Carried on losing. Won 2 games.
We played Man United, didn't it? It was like, we're going to be up for it.
Yeah.
And then we lost to Man United, then lost to Chelsea. Was it Chelsea and then Man United? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Chelsea to Man. And who's next? West Ham and Nottingham or someone like that?
Forest next, I think.
Oh, so Sean Dyche Forest, bro.
Oh, God.
Yep. Low block, long ball, set pieces. Yeah, brilliant.
If you're worried about getting bullied against Man City, bro, they got Milinkovic and them, man, bro. And Yates, blood, and Elliot Anderson and them, man, bro.
Everyone disrespects Yates. Yates will be playing against us. Watch.
Yeah, but they're the man that put stones in their Weetabix, bro, for breakfast and that, bro. Like, it was screwed, man. And do you remember that game when we lost Nottingham when Yates was just bullying our team? Just throwing it around?
And
I remember that game.
Like, one of these tackles has to.
He just kicked man off all game, bro. He just kicked man off.
He got away with it for ages in the game, like 8 fouls. And I'm like, ref, are you going to. And he kept doing the little, it's like a foul, and then you jog off. And I'm like, ref, come on, man. Come on. So one of these.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's long against these lot.
Big up to Rude Boy LFC, man. Said blessings to everyone on the panel. Liverpool standards is bigger than this. Losing 7 games in 10 is unacceptable. Arne Slot is out of his depth and should be sacked now. Big up for the super chat, my guy. 7 losses out of 10, and we should be okay with it. I would be okay with this if there was like loads of injuries. And I'll be like, you know what? There's nothing we can kind of do. The man, them like we've got a good squad, but half of them are in the hospital right now, so it's long. If we didn't spend the type of money we did to build the squad we did, got rid of the deadwood, which most people said we did, then I could be like, do you know what? There's reasons to this. There's absolutely no reasons right now for them to be playing the way that they're playing.
Hey man, Slot said he's gonna judge it after 19 games, man. So don't worry about that.
But he said we played. Yeah, he said we played everyone. Then he said,
Bro, why is he trying to use the lyrics that he used the first season? You played them all the season before, bro. That doesn't work anymore. When you first came here, it's like, okay, you want to play every team and that. You played them before. There's only 3 of the teams you haven't played, which is the ones that got promoted. That's it.
all right.
Get him gone, man.
Have you seen the? I was gonna send it, but I forgot to send it before the stream. I don't know if it's legit or whatever. I see it this morning about. I'm gonna send you the thing right now. Literally, I'll send you right now. When you see it, you'll laugh. But yeah, apparently we might be a whole new formation after the international break and that.
Who's sending? Who said this?
Oh yeah, that's been floating around still. I saw it on bad like titles this morning on YouTube.
I just put it in the group now. I just sent it to you.
Management annoyed that Caden signed in a summer formation to be tested after international break with Ekatike and Isak. Senior players believe the race is not over. Elite winger to be targeted in January. So we're going 4-4-2 then.
That's the only formation I could think of.
That's the only one, and that means when we said, yo, we figured something out in that Frankfurt game, and it just looked like there was something there. Maybe we should have stuck by it, bro. But I get it. Isak was injured, but at the same time, even if he was injured, you could have put someone else up front with Ekatike.
Yeah, just so that the team understand how to actually play it, like so they know. Okay,
4-4-2, you know. So we're going back to the 90s and that, bro. That's what we're doing.
At this point, he's going to go back to the 90s anyway. So
hold on, 4-4-2. What, right wing on the right side, left wing on the left side?
Man said Shearer and Sheringham, look.
No, Verts will play on one of the wings. Don't get twisted.
Oh, so Verts on the left wing.
No, but you guys keep saying
beating the last one and whipping it in.
Left midfield.
Left midfield.
LM and that, bro. Old school. Ryan Giggs and that. Ryan Verts and that. Okay. And then so Salah's the right midfielder now. Basel days and that. Early years.
He can't. Salah can't be playing that.
Man said Cairo Sunday League in that, blood. That's what we're doing. So Salah can't dopey anyone on the right wing, but we're playing right mid like Beckham, blood. Hey, blood, listen, it's dark still. Yeah, bro. I told you about this slot we got as our manager, bro. Just getting battered every week. This is a slag, bro. This manager, you know that. You can't, bro. And you know what? If this is true, bro, why there leaked information about a formation, bro? Ain't that just supposed to be between you and your staff?
Yeah, no. Why are we leaking that we're gonna try something? Now everyone's gonna be like, interesting.
At this point, it doesn't even matter what we do. Like, you could leak it, not leak it. It's not like we're coming up with any real ideas anyway. So, for all I know, he's gonna go back to 4-2-3-1 anyway when the international break is done. So, it won't really make any difference.
4-4-2, you know, bro. There's more formations for Chiesa not to play. I hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, lads, listen, I'll leave it there, man. I don't think there's nothing more we can say. As I said, we got to now, well, I say some of us will suffer now until, what, 14 days, 13 days till we're back?
Wait. Is this international break 2 weeks too?
I think so, bro.
Oh, my God. Surely not, bro. What?
Yeah, we don't, the next game is not until the 22nd of November.
Yeah, so it's 12 days.
12
yeah,
days,
we had one yesterday, didn't? Well, today.
Oh my gosh, bro. Fucking hell.
So get ready for the tactical videos, people. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see those flying around from everyone over the next couple of weeks. About
no one wants to listen to my tactics, bro. I've been trying to help everyone. They don't want to listen, bro. Forget it.
No, but it's not even that. It's gonna be like you get the first few days, which is fine because it's like, okay, you're calm. Obviously, we just lost the game. We want to talk about it. Blah blah blah. Now we get to week 2. And man are still going on about, I'm thinking, guys, I promise you, you've said it in the last international break and the one before that. If you've already said it, you don't need to keep saying it because the manager's not doing it anyway. He's not. I promise you, he's not doing whatever we think. We've all got the idea. Everyone on this panel right now, we've all got our own channel. I guarantee if we all sat down and came up with a plan individually, we could all have different ideas. Every single one of us, and everyone in the chat could do the exact same. You could all come up with your own plan, but has that helped? Like, we're just getting mad. If anything, we're just getting mad talking about it. Just let the manager do what he's doing. Hopefully, he gets it right. But if he doesn't get it right, hopefully he leaves. Then we can just get someone else.
Nah,
then we
G,
can have actual
listen,
fun.
bro. You're moving like an enemy of Liverpool right now, blood. That's what I'm saying. If you need
Yeah,
to,
but you know I'm an enemy of Liverpool anyway. You know what I'm saying? My favorite colour is blue. You know what I'm saying? It's all mad. But
And then said enemy of the enemy. All right. Big up to the man, them. Dean. Big up to you. Big up to G. Big up to
man.
FOZI as well. Sam,
Big up, man.
love as always.
Big up,
And
my
big
brother.
up to Dr. Blick that was
Love.
in there earlier. I've dropped everyone's link to their channels in the description. So if you want to go and show some love, please do so, man. If not, still down to you either way, bro. But I don't know where we go from here, man. So, you know what I mean? Let's take each day as it comes, I guess. If anything changes, I'm sure we'll bring the news to you guys anyway, man. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you guys being in the chat as well. Smash the like, subscribe, do all that great stuff. And yeah, it is what it is, man. Peace.